Hello and welcome to my review of set 75292, the Razor Crest. This is the original one, and with the new Razor Crest coming out, I thought I would do this review. I've had this set for a while, and I've really enjoyed it. I have made a bunch of mods to it, but I took them all off for these reviews, so it should look the same as it does in this instruction manual. There might be a couple things different, but I've tried to get like all my mods off to make sure that this review is as accurate to what you would get in the box. Right now this set goes for about $120 on Bricklink, which is actually less than what it retailed for. So if you want this set now, definitely probably worth buying. The major difference between this and the new one is going to be the size and the minifigures, and of course that yellow, but they should be mostly the same. I might make a comparison video later down the road, but that would probably be, I don't know, after May 4th. Anyway, we're going to start off with the minifigures. Our first minifigure here is the Mandalorian in his Season 1 armor. This isn't the one with arm printing or the nice helmet that comes in the UZS one. It just comes with this Amban sniper rifle. He looks pretty nice. He's got just a black head underneath, and his back print also super nice, but it's going to be covered up by the cape most of the time. It's got some nice leg printing, a lot of nice detail, brown arms, gray hands, really nice figure. Maybe save for that helmet, which could look a little derpy low down, but it's a good figure. Moving on, the reason most people bought this set when it first came out, the Grogu minifigure. This minifigure is now like a dime a dozen these days. You can get them in a $10 speeder bike now. But yeah, this is the old Grogu mold. Probably around there's already the new Grogu mold that you can see on lego.com. Those sets will come out April 26th, or maybe have come out, depend on when you're watching this video. Really simple mold. It's got just a little bit of printing on the front. Baby Yoda's exclusive head, because it's like exclusive to Baby Yoda, but not one set. You just use the standard baby body for right now until we get the new mold. And Baby Yoda, really simple, really small, like it should be. Greef Karga here, he comes with this nice torso print, no printed legs or anything. His arms are like a nice color too. He's got these two pistols here for like his standard like Greef Karga look. No printed legs. He's got a nice torso print though on the front. The back's a little bit less detailed, like this cape sort of thing, it looks like. And he comes with a second stern facial expression, from episode 4 of season 1, when Mando tries to like steal back Grogu, and they get in a fight. It's nice smiley face. Third minifigure we have here is IG-11. He comes with 2 blasters, so you can have him like running around, like shooting, spinning, and all that. He uses mostly battle droid parts aside from the head. He came in one other set, that's the advent calendar. We don't have any of his new version or the IG-12 and Grogu, though I'm pretty sure I have a tutorial on how to build IG-12 and Grogu on my channel, so you can go watch that. Looks like this. Looks pretty nice. That's how you make IG-12 and Grogu. IG-11, nice figure, comes with 2 guns. He has a straight arm in the set, but I don't really know where mine is, and you're not going to be really using the straight arm very much because he's got 2 guns. Our last minifigure is the Scout Trooper. He's come in several sets, most recently being the Smart Play HEST. Got this great helmet here, dual mold, like great looking helmet. He's got the standard face. I'm pretty sure all Scout Troopers come with that face, though I could be wrong. They've been doing a lot of weird Stormtrooper faces. It's got these all black arms. Great looking minifigure. Definitely awesome. Great looking Scout Trooper. All right, moving on to the actual build. The Razor Crest here, it's pretty nice, pretty sizable for $120 or maybe more, depending on how much you can get it on Bricklink, or whatnot, or eBay, or wherever you're gonna buy this set. Pretty nice all around. We'll start going from the front back, the exterior, and then we'll do front back interior. So, on the front here, we've got these nice two little things to represent, I think they're like, I don't know, brake lights or some sort of like red glowy light. We've got two cannons here. They both look pretty nice. There's a little bit of yellow showing through, which could be a little bit ugly to some people. But yeah, for the most part, it looks pretty good. These cannons are pretty big. You can pop them off if you want. I don't really know why you'd want to. Cockpit here, nice printed piece, pops off easily. A lot of sticker elements to sort of get this like detail down here. And it's symmetrical on both sides, so I'm just gonna look at it from one side. Going along the top here, we've got some landing gear. At the bottom, which is the same on all three. Ship sits nicely on it, not a whole lot of wobble to it or anything. The doors here, the boarding ramps, don't have a lot of plating here. When I modded mine, I put some plates to fill that in. Up here, we've got these, chisel meeting wedges. Top comes with two stud shooters. They work like stud shooters, or not stud shooters. They're spring-loaded shooters. The new one comes with stud shooters. They both fire off fairly simply. The side here, it's got like landing gear, like coverage. The top engines both remove pretty easily. I don't really know why you'd want to, but you can if you want to. The engines here don't look the best. I definitely think they look better in the UCS Razor Crest and in the new one. I don't like how like broken up the edges are, but that's just my opinion. We've got the escape pod at the top here. I don't think it was ever shown in The Mandalorian, but you could like take a figure and pop them in the top. They just sit on two jumper plates in here. I've got some red studs at the top to connect the cover to the escape pod, and it just fits like that. You can just like pop the escape pod out and have it fly away with Grief Karga or Mando if you want to like blow up his ship in like imaginative play, where he needs to like escape his ship if he gets like shot down fighting the Empire or on a bounty hunter mission. Lots of fun play features in this set. Moving on to the engines, like the side, there's one giant sticker here, not printed, but I mean, it looks pretty good. This is back when Lego's color matching was pretty good, to be honest. Like looking at it up close, it's like barely discolored, but that could just be because mine's pretty old. I've got a gunmetal gray bucket or basket here for the engines. A little bit of orange thrust. They just connect on by like a brick. Pretty simple. Coming to the back here, we've got a bunch of vents and some like pretty studded look in the back here. We've got these panels here which sort of pop out, but they're just there like so they can get that angle. And then we've got this back area and then the boarding ramp, which doesn't look the best here. I've modded that on my own to like sort of cover up this gap. It just slides down normally, opens up like that. It's pretty nice. Okay, moving on to the interior. We'll start with the cockpit. There's space for two figures. So you can open the back up here and place a weapon like Mando's blaster or rifle, and then there's space for like another weapon. I guess if you had like another weapon for Mando, like his pistol, you put that there too. Mando just sits right in the cockpit. His cape just goes right over the chair, and he fits right in that cockpit there. There's a printed control panel. He sits in the chair. nicely. Yeah. There's a printed control panel there for him to use when flying the ship. The rest is just tiled off around there. I've personally modded it well as a kid to like get more control panel space. It's a very moddable set, and you can fit Grogu in the chair behind him, pop it on the lid, and they look pretty good flying in the Razor Crest. They look. It's a good cockpit, kind of cramped. You could technically fit a third chair back here if you slide that chair over, though it's very tight and you can't fit too many figs. But if you wanted 3 chairs like there is in the actual show, then you can do that. Moving on to the side here, we have a bed for Mando. And you can just pop him on in there like so. He technically fits on the 2 studs if you get his cape out of the way. He folds right up. Can't tell he's in there. So it's nice, simple bed for Mando. It's on the same side as the bed is in the show. It's pretty good. On the other side, gun folds down, and we've got these 3 clips to hold your extra spring-loaded shooter and whatever else you want to hold in here. It's sort of like the weapons locker. Moving into the back cabin area, all of these fold down so you can get like full access into this interior here. It's a lot of empty space for you to place your own like cargo for like bounty hunting. But it also comes with these 2 carbonite blocks, and they just come out like so. One of them is our poor Mithril. He comes in the UCS Razor Crest, but not in this set. And another is the, I think he's the bounty hunter guy from episode 6 of The Mandalorian. I think it is. Pretty simple. Small carbonite builds. Fun if you want to like have play where you like bring Mando to like unload his ship, and he like brings the carbonite over to Grief Karga. There's no like Beskar to make a trade or anything. Pretty fun for kids, or pretty fun for like kids to like do role play with. There's pretty empty. There's some Technic structure holding the Razor Crest together, and it's pretty strong despite looking pretty thin. That'll hold your like cargo bay together pretty well, and you can put pretty much whatever you want in there. Like you can put crates, or maybe you could fit like a small blurg. You could also just fit like some minifigures in there and use it like the gunship it was meant to be. You could like put Grief Karga in, and then like drop it off, open it up, and you can have like Grief Karga run out. The Razor Crest is a gunship, so you can use it like that. The minifigures, you can have them like battle outside the Razor Crest. You can have like the Scout Trooper and the Mandalorian like fight each other, like have a shootout, disintegrate him or something. You could do like the part where like I guess Mando and IG-11 like go to blast to find Grogu, or you could do the part where he blows himself up. There's a lot of fun you can do with these 5 minifigures and these 2 carbonite bricks. It's a great play set. There's pretty much everything you can do with the Razor Crest. You could like dismantle it like this, like when the Jawas come and take it apart. You could display or have it like that for play. It doesn't come with any Jawas or Queel. You could do that. You could also like put Cara Dune in the cockpit if you have her from the light cruiser ATST. And that's pretty much it for this set. It's a pretty good play set, but a lot of empty space in the back here. All the content is pretty much focused to the front and the stud shooters. And if you like the review, then you can check out my content for more reviews. There's sort of like a bit more modern stuff, like I have the Dark Falcon. And you can look out for my UCS Razor Crest review later. or maybe even the new Razor Crest, but I don't really know when that would come out. There are some other sets that I would like to get first, like some of the midi scale ones, the Deku Tree, and I'll try and get reviews of those out on my channels.